Hey guys, happy spooky season. Have you seen the ghost?
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, be like Montov Cricklebottom. Enjoyed.
Do you need help? What are you doing?
Join the big check tier.
Everyone watching right now is joined in.
Hop on there. You can send us big checks like this, or just subscribe through the site.
You can do the normal way, or you can go big check tier, which is
Patreon.
BCT.
Beach Cops. Patreon.
Check it out. We've got over almost 200 episodes.
Coming 197
We've
today.
got an album. We've got 2 albums of novelty songs.
I think you got more coming, don't you?
I have one more coming. Then
Then you're going to retire?
One more album? You doing it solo? Because I won't participate.
Man, you had to. I watched that episode where I play it for you, and you're laughing at the things you said.
I am, but it's also stupid as shit.
Okay, yeah, it is stupid, buddy. But that's because we're playing Rowdy Uncle Ronnie and a guy
take that buddy tone with me.
Rowdy Uncle Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be smart.
It's good to be in business.
Hey, business titties.
What did you say earlier?
That's an old school reference.
Sucking wieners on the side of the road?
I said your dream. If you said if the severed wiener, what are we even starting like this?
I know. That's too crazy.
Andy D's wearing, what is that, a Japanese Zelda shirt?
Yeah, it is.
Have you gotten the new Zelda?
No.
There's a new Zelda?
How do you
we're
feel?
waiting for Winnie to beat Breath of the Wild first, then we'll get it.
You're like, look, you better eat your vegetables and beat that old one before you get this
I
new
did
one.
say that shit. I do say shit like that.
Does she have to earn it?
Yeah.
That's weak.
She's got to beat the Breath of the Wild before she can get
What's
the new
Breath
game.
of the Wild?
The game before the new Zelda game.
How far away is she from doing it?
She's getting closer.
Are you like, you're almost there?
I do encourage her, yeah.
You can do it.
I took pictures
Come on,
of her.
Daddy, what's the new game? Why don't you just buy the new game and put it away while she's asleep?
Why don't you
gotta
play
earn
it,
buddy?
Why don't you play it while she's trying to beat Breath of the Wildebeest? Or whatever what is it, Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, it was, but
What have you heard?
looked upset with yourself about that.
What have you heard about the new game?
That it's great.
I heard it sucks, and the original Zelda's way better.
Original Zelda's fantastic.
No, I know, but
It's not gonna make me mad.
I read Roger Ebert's review of it, and it was terrible.
Oh, you mean his son, Roger Ebert? Who does
Roger
video
Ebert
games?
Jr.
Roger Ebert.
Roger.
Yeah, he does
Ebert.
gaming.
His name is Roger Ebert.
Yeah.
He added the T to the front and dropped it on the
He
back.
does video game reviews.
Yeah.
And no one knows who he is.
He does it for himself on a WordPress account that no one reads.
He's teamed up with Gene Siskel Ebert Jr.
Gene Simmons. Siskel.
Jr. And they do video game reviews, and they have a TV show, and they're like,
What's it
this
called?
week, and they give it to whatever.
2 nipples down. Is Siskel still alive?
They call it Sliskel and Ebert.
Siskel died in the 90s.
Yeah, he died.
Oh, he died
He
before
had
Ebert?
cancer. He died like it was like in his early 50s. He didn't tell Ebert he had cancer. And then on the show, they were reviewing Meet Joe Black, and he just dropped over dead.
Is that true?
Sure.
It's a pretty long movie.
Dude,
That's what he said. It's so long, I almost died.
I remember being tricked into thinking that movie was awesome.
I've heard it.
I like
I've never
it.
seen it. I heard it's a good movie, actually.
Well, except for the fact that, oh, dude, we got to find clips of him. Brad Pitt doing the Jamaican voice is so fucking funny.
Well, what, he's
do you
doing
mean?
Jamaican?
Well,
doing
'cause
some patois?
He's
Wait.
deaf. Yeah.
Oh, he did. He did call in and do some lines of Jamaican Me Horny.
Is that true, DeWitt?
Yeah, he's in Jamaican Me Horny. You are too.
I am.
I keep reminding him. I think he wants to forget, just like the rest of us.
Hey, you guys were all a part of Jamaican Me
We're
Horny.
be like 80 year call and go, hey, remember we did Jamaican Me Horny?
Yeah, let's
Shut the
play
fuck
it.
up. I'll hire someone to kill you.
Dude, I sometimes bring it up over the phone.
When you're in a nursing home, you're going to ask them to play
You know it.
these old clips of yours.
fucking know it.
Let's gather everybody up. Let's play some stuff.
Dude, you're gonna be the
People will
king.
laugh. Look at him. He's already pitching.
You're already nervous that they might not. You're already trying to
I don't
convince
give a
yourself.
shit if they don't laugh. I made myself laugh at the bank yesterday.
What'd you do?
I was in
Did
my
you look
head.
at your bank account statement?
I had a phrase.
You have a
stuck
waka
in my
waka
head.
waka.
I had a phrase stuck in my head.
Would you bring a slide whistle in?
I kept thinking in my head, let me sniff that duty hole, and I was laughing to myself.
You've lost it. You've officially lost
Pretty strong material, bud.
I was legitimately like looking around like, I hope no one catches me laughing.
You're like, sir, you're standing at the teller. You're sitting. Let me see that video,
Dude.
Let me see that. Sir, hello.
You're going to be crazy when you're old. You're going to be driving around in your wheelchair in an old folks' home going, you've got dog shit in your pants. Stand up. You're 5'2".
Dude, what is this guy going to do?
I won't make it that far.
You won't make it that far.
No.
Yeah.
I will not make it that far.
You'll have 2 stubs on your knees where your legs used to be from how many times you've broken your legs skiing.
Jeremy Renner broke his tibia. He and I are doing the same exercises. For
Did he get hit by a
therapy.
snowplow?
He drove over himself in a cat, snow cat, his own snow cat.
Himself?
He was plowing people's driveways because he's a good guy up in Utah, and somehow he didn't put it in gear or something, and then he tried to get back in. I don't know if you've seen a snow cat, but you got to climb on the tracks to get back in.
Yeah,
and
you do.
He got drove over by it.
Yikes.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, can you finish the plowing? Or you...
That's just it, brother. That's all you got, bud?
Because I'm late for work now.
You mind getting up? Or,
He might have made it worse.
Angrily drives around.
now there's an ambulance in my block. In the...
If you don't finish the job, sometimes there's just a wall of snow that's been built there. You know, sometimes you got to push it and then move it to the side. And he could have stopped like halfway through it. Now you've just built a barrier.
You
so
can
you
heat
can't
up
get
like
out.
a cup of boiling water in the microwave
Okay.
and then throw it on it.
Dude.
Maybe get a
My
lot.
brother and I used to be professional snow plowers.
Uh-huh.
So don't talk to me about snow plowing.
You know what? That's a little bit aggressive. All right.
This guy's saying hot water. It'll freeze.
Maybe getting a bunch of dudes to piss, like 40 guys.
Don't bring up
That will-
pissing, dude. He had a bad pissing experience.
I'm sorry.
this morning.
Did.
I am
Did we
sorry.
talk about that already?
Well, not on the show. It
Man.
was pre-show, man.
That
had
was
some soap in
4
the pee
minutes.
hole.
4 minutes ago, we discussed this.
On the show?
no.
Well, we were
Pre-show.
technically we were streaming, and
I got
that's
soap
why.
in the pee. If you're just joining us now, I got soap in the pee hole. It's going to ruin all day of peeing.
Why does that ruin it?
Because it's inflamed. My urethra goes from being girthy to smurfy.
So you claim you have? Oh yeah, that's right. You argue with me because I said I have the girthy urethra.
I had a doctor comment on how amazing and girthy it was.
I had better than a
Amazing.
doctor.
They use the word amazing.
He goes, it's amazing how girthy.
What
this
was he?
urethra
Was he looking at it like a fucking pipe?
That's not true.
That's not.
He did it as he was
You
giving.
said it's amazing how girthy urethra.
As he
You
was-
used the word girthy.
Yeah,
No.
as he did, as he was swabbing out my urethra.
Is
because-
O'Neill your doctor? It's the only other person.
Dude, by the way,
Because I thought I had chlamydia.
I had something better than that. Better than a doctor.
Better than chlamydia?
I had Steve from Easy. He commented, "Jesus, O'Neill, it's a powerful street."
He's a medical fucking professional.
Yeah.
All right.
So what? This is a TV professional.
You don't think
I don't give a fuck.
He's
No
heard a
one
lot
gives a
of.
fuck about Hollywood.
You don't think he's heard a lot of people pee in his life?
Yeah, dude.
Who, the doctor? Yes.
Oh, I run as easy.
No.
You know what? This is why I wish the Bushman was alive, because the
Oh,
Bushman,
yeah.
he for a living was watching dudes pee for piss tests. He would be able to tell us right away. We go in the bathroom with the Bushman.
Uh-huh.
He watches us and listens to us pee. He would go, "Oh, yeah, that's girthy."
I've heard a lot of guys pee. Come on. You don't believe me?
How come I can't have this win? That I also have a girthy urethra.
They
Because
say-
I'm the originator of the girthy urethra. You can't jump on the
Whatever,
bandwagon.
dude.
They say Bushman would sit in a lifeguard stand to get that bird's eye view.
It's not,
It'd be hard to get back.
dude, here's how I know it's not as girthy as mine. I've seen this guy's drawing of his loads. He always draws pew, 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 pew. Like,
Those aren't me. I didn't draw those.
dude,
There's only one
my
way to
wife
settle
drew them.
I never shoot loads like that. It's always one huge blob goes 1,000,000 miles an hour, then the rest just falls out.
Like a cannonball?
Yeah, dude.
Let's not get
Wow.
into urethra health around here.
Why don't we...
This guy, unbelievable. I have a healthy urethra too. It just has soap in it.
There's
right
only
now.
there's only one way to solve this. A sounding competition. Who can fit more in?
Oh, I'll take barbed wire.
You're gonna.
I'll take barbed wire for $2.
All right, let's do it. Then this guy shoves barbed wire down his dick hole, and I go, "You won, O'Neill."
Oh, and I would love it. I mean,
Classic
this feels
tug
great.
of war. Let go of the rope.
This feels fantastic.
It would not feel fantastic.
You don't know that.
I did, buddy. I know.
Bruce Comanche alleges that O'Neill's urethra points up. There's a kink in the hose.
That's
It wouldn't be a kink in the hose. It would be actually the natural progression.
Straight
up.
Be a stink in the nose.
We were going to have a pissing competition a long time ago. And
we did.
You
We
pussed
did.
out.
No, we didn't puss out. I did it on the. God damn it! This is the problem with you, O'Neill. You don't remember shit. Your
I
brain is
remember
mush.
everything.
We did it in 2020 when we were doing it over Zoom,
Yeah.
and I peed hard.
But we didn't know if you were really peeing.
We don't know. That was unverified.
What do you mean?
You
don't
might
know
have had
if
a
I was
piss
really
machine that helps you sleep.
peeing? Oh yeah.
The sound of 6 guys.
white, yellow noise piss sound.
I set my baby lamb to piss noise and put it in the crib with
By the
me.
way, that would be a great sound machine. Just 6 guys pissing in a trough. Help you go to sleep.
Would it
You'd
help
be
you go
love
to
it. You're
sleep?
like, oh, I pretend they're not peeing on my face.
No, that's what you would think.
Well, I would love that. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'd love it too.
Animal.
I think Aaron's the judge. You guys go to the bathroom right now.
Not
with
today,
Aaron,
not
with
today, dude. Not with his fucking
Not today.
fucking peppermint Dr. Bonners in my fucking pee.
Dude,
hole,
if you can't love your urethra now, how are you going to love it when it's...
How'd you get a chunk of soap in your piss hole?
It's the wet soap,
What do you mean wet soap?
liquid.
Liquid?
Why using liquid soap?
Why don't you use liquid?
It's the Dr. Bonners liquid peppermint. Mine's
Here's the
thicker
wet.
than that.
Here's the wet.
There's no base to that. It's not even getting deep.
This guy has bass coming from his balls.
What do you got? What's your treble at?
Well, my rhythm is the bass, and the bass is the treble.
By the way,
Why are you using liquid soap in the shower?
Because I love that Dr. Bonners.
What's wrong with regular
because you
hand
can't do anything normal.
Dude, you do it too. I've seen what you have in your shower. You have the same shit in your shower as me.
No, I use Dove, all natural, like the just regular Dove. It has like just regular.
use
ingredients.
peppermint
I don't have
Dr.
any
Bonners?
stick. No, I have very sensitive.
They alternate between peppermint and almond Dr. Bonners. The almond smells so good.
Yeah.
dude.
By the way, thanks to Drew Harvey. He left a wonderful review of Beach Cops. He said, "This is by far my favorite podcast I've ever listened to. I'm a Patreon member, so I get all of the full episodes, and I've listened to all of them multiple times. I actually had to take a break for a while because I felt like the amount I was laughing was literally draining my brain of dopamine, and I'd be exhausted by the end of the day.
Wow.
I so badly want to listen continuously when I don't want to injure any of the passengers on my bus. Thank you guys for the audio antidepressant. If you haven't left a review for Beach Cops on iTunes, go ahead and do that. Thank you, Drew. We appreciate it. We're out there. Sometimes we don't know why we're doing this. And times like this,
Remind us of what we're up to.
you listen to us argue about the fucking girthiest urethras.
Dude, Morgina had to temporarily stop listening.
Who?
Morgina.
What happened?
You don't remember Morgina?
Now that you say it, but when you said it
Is that a fake penis?
This is Aaron peeing.
I could tell a fake wiener this is a statue wiener.
Is that a huge wiener?
This guy, oh no!
I'm going to pass it over.
I want you to jump over the. Stop licking Jeff's screen.
God damn it, you guys.
It's
I'm
not
not
real.
as gay as you think I am.
You just said, okay, I said if a truck of severed wieners crashed and you were the first one on the scene, you go, can they still come? I go, yeah. He goes, I'd be out there sucking them all dry.
If they could get hard and come, it's better than regular.
Yeah, they go, look, the driver's dead. It looks like it was just driver error. He fell asleep, but somebody came in here and sucked them all off, and we're going to find out who did
Is
it.
that why you're constantly driving up and down the highway, just searching for that?
Yeah,
The white whale.
Yeah, my bumper sticker says looking for wieners.
the white pee-pee whale.
Gone wienering.
Gone wienering. I'd rather be wienering.
I'd rather be on the side of the road wienering.
Dude, if you got a bumper sticker that said I'd rather be sucking wieners, that would be great. And then it just said like some sport chalet.
I'd rather be sucking wieners, sport chalet, as if it was a quote.
This is a real bad pee stream.
Oh, this sucks.
Sounds like into
That's just somebody pouring like
sounds into a metal pot.
that's somebody, that's like when you put the water filter on your sink directly and you pull the side out and it dripples down. That's what that is. Now that's me, but
There's
louder.
not enough bass to it. It's not getting deep enough.
What kind of toilet are you pissing in? Dr. Krakenstein's toilet?
Here's the thing, and you would know this if you had a girthy urethra. There's some depth and volume to the tone when you're really hammering.
Can I just offer a counterpoint?
Okay.
Do you think maybe that the bass is actually coming from the vibration of the dog shit in your underwear?
You know what? You bring up a good point, and I'm glad that you said that because it makes the podcast more accessible to new listeners.
If you're just tuning in, go back 300 episodes to find out the origins of dog shit into its underwear.
Brian says Andy wanted that tingling peppermint feeling in his pee hole.
I did not want it. I did not want that feeling.
How to get in there?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I have a big urethra when I'm washing my penis.
You act like you have an elephant trunk that just sucks up.
I told you, it looks
or like a fish mouth that's just gobbling it.
It looks like a rich old white woman's lips after she had them done.
Dude, I feel like if
You got a Real Housewives pee hole?
Yeah, I've got fucking. It looked like Janice from the Muppets is like what my penis.
Did you
head
put a
looks
little
like.
wig on it?
Honestly, I could make if I put a wig on it and closed eyes, it would look,
it would look
exactly
like a bass. It would look like a bass.
It would look like
a hot bass.
It's fucking look exactly like Janice from the Muppets.
Dude, you know what I picture? If you take your pants off right now, I picture your penis hole is like a vacuum cleaner, and it's like sucking your underwear into it.
What the fuck? Why did you
Vacuum
picture
cleaner
that?
Hose.
Did you picture that because you had no choice?
Because that's how it got the. Yeah.
When you get
I did
naked,
no
you have to do it in an empty room in case things go.
Yeah, it's like opening a black hole. It sucks everything in the room.
Get rid of everything.
I don't
Put it
suck
away.
things into my pee hole.
Daddy, where's my pencil? Oh, boy, I had my pants off in this room.
Where's my Breath of the Wild? Oops, sorry. It's inside my body.
That would suck, dude.
A-Team says, I've shit out of my dick. Andy's urethra is nothing compared to mine.
That
That's
guy's the girthiest of them all.
I don't know if it's girthy.
He's got the shittiest
so
dick
much
of
as
all.
dirty.
Shitty dick.
Because he had the anal fistula, right? Is that what it was?
No, I had chicken marsala.
Oh, you didn't order the Parmesan fistula?
At the anal restaurant.
I'll have the fistula Parmesan, please.
So I wanted to just lay this out here now for future. It doesn't affect my future success. So I believe that I have also impulsive speech problems,
Yes,
which
he
has
does.
caused me to say a lot of really bad things over the years, but I couldn't help it. It was part of a medical condition, a mental problem, which has forced me to say inappropriate things at inappropriate times.
Yes, you do have that. You talked to me about it on the phone, out of character.
What character? Where I'm like this. Am I like Gilbert Godfrey? What he would call it? He'd be like, "Hello, Howard. How are you?"
Oh, and no one would know who he was?
Did you hear that? Have you heard the calls where he talks?
No.
Did you see the documentary on him? It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great documentary.
Gil.
I saw him talking to Beetlejuice. He was doing impressions of old, like, 1940s movie stars for Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice is like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Well,
So he does have it. So don't take anything he says badly.
yeah, and also I'm above the law now.
Right.
You did
You should probably lead the show with this, because what if someone doesn't make it to this
This
point?
fucking dumbass said on the phone, this is my only hope for not being canceled in the future. And then he starts doing bits about it.
Part of my impulsion. I can't stop. I have these things, and I know I shouldn't say them, and I say them.
Do you carry around a little laminated card that says it on there?
What am I, the Joker?
Yeah. You just hand it to people?
No, but I will now.
You wear it around
I'll
your-
say
wear it around your
Aaron.
neck.
Aaron told me to.
Or-
Here's Aaron's home address or
Or
phone number.
wear a decorative vest that says the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or I have a
service animal.
dog
Yeah.
that barks over my inappropropriate comments.
Oh, that would be amazing. Fucking, what do they call them? Medical
I'm like,
assistant?
hey guy, and they're like,
I went to.
It starts barking as soon as you get a look in your eye where you want to say some wild shit.
it senses it.
I made my debut at Disneyland. That's one here, right?
Someone saw you there, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was it?
A fan of ours who's probably listening live right now. He came to California.
Really?
To go to Disneyland.
Why did he say hi?
He goes, oh my God, I think Danish is here. Ask him if he's here. And I didn't.
I was.
I
And
was
Dwight goes,
there.
hey, what the chances of this are 1 in like 10 billion? I'm not even gonna text
I didn't know if you wanted your privacy or not.
Why did he
Oh,
come?
wait, because he already saw him.
Well, so.
If you
I was-
verified he was there, you'd go, oh, now I'll kill him.
I was jerking it on a couple
Is that true?
in public.
On Space Mountain, Spooge Mountain?
But I saw a woman getting on Autotopia?
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
She had a Dalmatian service dog. They have like a cage for you. She had to put it in the cage to go on the ride.
While it waited.
Yeah, like she waited in line with it.
Oh, I thought the cage was on the ride.
And when she was going in, the cage was like right.
No way.
She had to put it in.
Oh, wow.
I told Baby Barb I was putting her in the cage when I was going on the ride.
Did she cry?
And then some guy's like, I think that's Danish. He's doing bits.
He's doing bitches. Is he Danish? So he was at Disneyland with you.
He saw me. Should have come said hello.
He texted you?
Yeah, he texted me.
He has your number?
Nope. He did it on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he commented just now.
What did he say?
He said, I saw you on your way out with your family and didn't want to bother you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Albert. That's nice. But if DeWitt had said it was you, I would have run up and throw it.
I said in front of your kids, I like it when you, I like the way she accepts the dick.
Are you eating half DeWitt?
Ask DeWitt if he's still eating doo-doo ass.
You're like, no, I'll do it.
Does DeWitt really have dog shit in his underwear? How girthy is your urethra?
It's pretty girthy, dude. This guy gets mad at it. He also points straight up.
Well, I'm glad. I'm not the only one then.
Yeah.
It's nice to have some kinship.
It's a heavy burden.
As I was
Pleasuring women?
Yeah.
Immensely?
Yeah. They hate it.
As I was watching the parade there, I thought of you weeping watching the Christmas parade there.
I do. I weep uncontrollably like Jordan Peterson.
This guy it's always with Jordan Peterson.
He's the only guy who cries like I do for no reason, like a fucking
Is that why you hate him?
Yeah. He's blowing up my cry spot.
You're a crybaby like me.
You're too similar.
We're too similar.
I did hear Jordan Peterson talk about going to the Great Wolf Lodge.
That would be so crazy.
What if he started saying like everything you say about ass eating?
I was on vacation at the Great Wolf Lodge, and I was
Why
surrounded.
like Julia Child?
I was surrounded by the tightrope walk between order and chaos, and it's just the beauty of the fake snow falling down. You take the fake snow and you put it on your tongue. You shove it in your pot. You take your pronouns. You mix them up.
Also, isn't it nice to see a man that's actually able to express emotions?
Yeah, but the emotions he typically expresses are rage and contempt for trans individuals. So no,
That's not true.
that is true. You're way behind.
That's not everything.
You're 5 years behind. Jordan Peterson 5 years ago was just giving self-help. Now he's doing insane shit, dude.
He's addicted to
nicotine
social media.
patches. Yeah,
And nicotine patches. Yeah, I saw him put him on his cheesesteak.
Is he the one who does the podcast with Goggins?
I don't know.
It's just, hey, Jordan, why don't you just whip me with this fucking, what are those, cat tails?
That'd be an amazing podcast.
Goggins doing a podcast with anyone would be insane, just because unless they want to talk specifically about what he wants to talk about.
Dude, I heard a real awkward podcast.
Hey, what are those whips with the fucking ton of leather?
Cat of nine tails. I've got one at home. I get whipped.
Why
with
don't
it
you
all
whip
the
my
time.
balls with this for 2 hours?
Why don't you
it's
bring
great.
it in? Show us.
Because it's got my fucking nut juice on it, dude.
So you wash it off.
So do all your clothes.
Yeah, you whip your undies.
What are you
out.
talking about?
Hey, so do all your clothes. What do you think I'm doing when I go to visit?
You're not
Like
in
a
my
cat spraying things.
I say I'm going to the bathroom. I sneak into O'Neill's room. I rub my balls on everything he owns.
It's a real Ari Shaffir.
You think that I don't watch to see where you're going and then peek at the door? I do, because I know I don't want you touching anything.
You don't watch. You
I
try.
don't want you peeking in on my wife.
What the fuck?
Well, I don't know. You talking about her pussy?
took a dark turn there.
I don't know. You go because you always go. Can I go over there?
Yeah, that's what I do.
There?
I walk over there. I go knock, knock, knock. Hey, how's that tight pussy going?
No, you guys. I see you sometimes. I'm
I'm
seeing
just
you
gonna
crack
take a
the
piss real
door.
quick.
My wife's sleeping. And I see you crack the door.
I don't ever do that.
That would be the crazy.
And then I heard you go.
That would be crazy.
Now I see what
She's
O'Neill's.
getting in on it too, because every time I go take a piss, she goes, "I'm naked, DeWitt," and I go, "Ah!" And she goes, "I'm just kidding."
This guy screams.
Because I know it's going to be hell to be on the podcast. If your wife came out naked,
You're like, I'm not looking.
as a joke, there'd be hell to pay on the podcast.
My wife was gonna do. Hey, Ryan, I got this great bitch.
I don't know. You put your nuts. You came out with your nuts on Ari's toothbrush. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what your family's gonna do. She might do some insane shit. Okay, she's goofy as fuck.
She's goofy. You sound like she should be an institution.
Goofy AF. That's a good Disney shirt.
It would be.
She's always
terrified. And she does do that kind of stuff. She makes noises, you know, like yoink yoink yoink.
Like she does her lips. I was gonna touch my finger to my lips, but I wouldn't dare.
This is like your haunted house walking through there.
It is scary because I'm afraid that skiing equipment is going to fall on me. Unused exercise bikes, ninja weapons.
What? We don't have unused exercise bike?
Dude, have you seen your other room?
That's my mountain bike.
That is. O'Neill's got a room that is.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a room.
It's insane.
It's not a room.
But if you look at it, you know what's it filled with? Toy trades, Muay Thai gear, fucking blowguns, crossbow pistols.
Honestly, it looks like the coolest grandpa in the world died in 1980, and that's where all his shit was.
2000 car magazines dating back to 1987.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Yeah, but I can't handle it when they're both fucking with me. If O'Neill's like,
I thought you were saying they're both fucking me. I can't handle it.
I was like, hey, do it. I rip out my red wig, and it turns out you're fucking me in the ass.
that would be crazy.
And my wife's pounded you.
Why would I start fucking your wife in the ass and hope it's not you secretly while I'm supposed to be going to the bathroom? How quickly can I fuck a woman in the ass?
You're like, I was just trying to take a piss.
I'm just trying to take a piss. I ended up fucking this. And I would know as soon as I go, what a luxurious, beautiful, womanly ass this is. Wait a second.
Yeah, I'm not pissing.
You would be like, wow, this is a real juicy bubble butt. I didn't know you had
I would know. That'd be the tip off.
And then
I go, I knew it was you when I saw that bubble butt. What a great prank, O'Neill.
Big juicy bubble butt.
This is what he does.
You have ass blindness.
I go, can I use your bathroom? He goes, I don't know. Can you? And I'm like, okay. And then
old school teacher line.
And then I knock on the door. I knock on the hallway door to make sure I can go back.
I verify. There. I clear the room.
Yeah, and then I walk back there and she goes, I'm naked. And I go, ah! And
you need to shoot it. And then he runs out the door. And he doesn't even open the door. He runs through the wall.
There's a fat little Kool-Aid man thing in the wall. Right?
You need an air horn just to announce your presence.
They're too when they gang up on me, it's too goofy.
This guy goes, when we gang, we've never got to put you in my life. You act like, hey, well, all right, so what's coming? Here's the deal. Here, we got some great bits for him.
You do that, though.
Have you seen the scripts?
I haven't seen the scripts, but I've seen little
laying around. You're like, they're writing material.
That would be great if we sat around and brainstormed what sort of great bits can we do.
What if they have Aaron come in as a cameo to fuck with you,
dude? Can you imagine if Aaron walked out of our bedroom?
That would be so
in a red wig,
wild.
And I don't know. And I go, oh, that's my wife. And he goes, what?
Aaron walks out in a red wig and a dress. And he's just like, hello, Andrew. And he won't break character.
And I go, I always thought you looked familiar, and I didn't know where it was from.
And he goes, hey, Aaron. He goes, what are you talking about? And then he comes to me. He goes, all right, well, I'm going on a hike. He gives me a little kiss on the lips and then leaves. And and you would lose your mind.
Once again,
you take a mental health break.
Once again, another rabbit hole that led to O'Neill trying to get a kiss from Aaron again.
You gotta sell it.
It's the dumbest version of ChatGPT. All the prompts go to the same.
But it has to be believable. It's like, bye, baby, and then he's out, and then you're like, that was. I go, that was my wife. You go, that was Aaron. I go, call Aaron at home right now. Call his landline at home.
Okay,
and then we'd have his landline hooked up to his cell phone. And he'd go, hey, what's up? I'm just with my wife and my daughter. What do you want?
Just playing softball.
Yeah.
In a red wig, kissing O'Neill.
And say, can you FaceTime me right now? And it'd literally be Aaron, the baseball, and Mike, the president of this company, which we are podcasting in their studio. He would be there and go, yeah, dude. We're playing base softball.
Well, I guess that would really show me.
So What would you do then?
I guess that would show me.
You should start wearing one of those things you can piss like down your pant leg.
Oh,
you mean just regular pants?
No, there's like a thing, there's some device like people use them for golfing.
Yeah, it's called jeans.
Wait, for golfing? You're like, my golf game's so strong, I'm just going to piss my pants right now.
I don't know what it's for, but
It's just a catheter.
yeah, sure.
It's a condom you put around your dick and then...
I've fantasized about that 1,000 times.
Yeah, but how tight does that have to be? I mean, it has to be pretty tight.
I've pissed in a condom before. It gets out of hand quick.
No, but I'm saying like a regular
quick,
catheter,
dude.
if you have a real powerful stream, it might blow it right off.
I told you about how I
Maybe
did that.
that's how you guys judge if you could, if it can handle.
Oh, yeah,
When
you
I
can
first
blow
started-
a condom off your dick.
When I first started fucking Tammy, I peed in a condom in the shower.
And threw it at her?
No. If I filled it up
for rush
I filled it
week.
up, it yanked down off of my dick and splashed piss all over the floor and on me.
In the shower?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a problem.
It's a good,
On the fucking floor of the bathroom.
it's a good early impression.
How did it fall out of the shower?
Because I had the shower curtain open so she could see me pissing in a condom.
Did she like when it?
It was love at first sight.
Was it your
Jesus Christ.
your floor
Hey.
or her floor?
This guy, all last episode, he talks about how pee-pee stuff is fun in the bedroom. Now he's saying
Yeah, I
it's
know,
gross.
but that's just tomfoolery. You're like,
That was tomfoolery.
the first time you fuck her, you go, hey, look at me pissing this
It wasn't the
condom.
first time. It was
It
just,
was Andy.
What time was it?
I don't know, like maybe 31st
Oh, the 31st.
Yeah.
Of May?
October.
of Fucktober.
Happy fuck season.
Happy filling up a condom with pee-pee season.
Was it your house or her place?
It was her place.
Was she mad?
Yeah, she's mad.
Yeah, nobody wants
And then you
piss
said-
on the floor.
Want to fuck again?
I think we did. I probably did. We probably did fuck again. Those were wild times.
So how was Disneyland?
Yeah.
It was good. I went 3 times because we got the pass.
Oh, the triple pass.
We had to use it in 2 months because we got it late in the year.
You went like for a few hours, then you went back out the parking lot, then you came back in?
No, we went 3 times over like a period of a month and a half.
Oh,
What's your
geez.
favorite ride at Disneyland?
Well, I didn't go on any really adult rides. It was all
Did you go on Peter Pan?
about the kiddies.
But you could go on. Whatchamacallit, Pirates of the Caribbean. Did you go on
I
that?
did. Baby Barb hated that.
Why, too scary?
Yeah, I did not enjoy it. Didn't like any of the rides that were dark.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Winnie
she's
used to get
racist.
scared by the fucking...
And she didn't like that drop, the unexpected drop. She was not.
It's not much of a drop.
Wasn't
either.
happy about it.
That's you got. Yeah, I
like
guess
the
when they're older, you can get some real. Would you go on Small World?
Yeah, she loves
That's
that.
a great one.
I love the shooting games. I like the one at California Adventure.
Oh, I hate that shit.
You don't like those? Those were
Oh, you
fun.
went California Adventure.
We went
also.
to both. Yeah. Well,
I've never been. Did you go do? You didn't do the elevator drop.
No,
I've never been to California Adventure.
Baby Barb couldn't handle that. She'd end up in a,
Space Mountain.
Did you guys
man.
do Soar in California?
What's that? They did. I was stuck with Baby Bob was trying to sleep.
Ah, fuck that, dude. You missed the best ride at California Adventure, dude.
I said, well,
Well,
They
great.
spray the-
Thanks for rubbing it in his face.
They spray the fucking orange in the air. It smells so good, dude.
Oh, they smell.
you love smells.
You know, in the Vietnam version of Disney, they sprayed Agent Orange in the air on that ride.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude.
At California Adventure, we did the Ferris wheel, but some of them move, and I wanted to do that, but Baby Barb vetoed.
Those suck. Those are actually scary.
they're not good?
They're actually scary as fuck.
Why, you think you're going to fall off?
Yeah, because you're not secured at all. There's no seatbelts or anything.
Yeah.
So you're in this thing and you're going around. And you're like, oh, this looks cool, but then it goes like it
Yeah.
gets crazy.
So, yeah, it's constant
It's like
motion.
a cage.
Yeah, it's constant motion.
Yeah, you're in a metal cage at the top of the thing, swinging all around.
You think it's dangerous?
I feel like it's way more dangerous than it looks. I was like,
what are you
fuck, I gotta
talking
get
about?
off this fucking thing.
How
The
does
day
it go? It goes up and down?
Yeah, it goes up and down.
Yeah,
Or
but
it
the-
swivels side to side.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the centrifugal force of it would keep you seated.
I was not able to keep.
This guy's the only guy who's like, I'm standing up, I'm getting
No,
out.
both Tammy and I were being like, "Whoa!" There was only one other lady with her. We kept feeling like we looked like jackasses because we were like, "Oh God, whoa, whoa!"
The day before Mother's Day, we took Ruby to a carnival in our neighborhood, and we did the Ferris wheel, and it didn't hit us until after we got off that the thing was being actively welded while we were on the damn thing.
Oh, you can't do it. What? You can't do that.
How do they
dude.
not shut it down?
Hey, let me ask you that. There was a carnival thing in the church
Jeez,
next to our house.
man.
Did they have like a merry-go-round thing, but you lay down in the Superman position?
No.
Okay.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, and sometimes they have the Ferris wheel with the cages that spin around.
Dude, we're at the state
That-
fair.
dude,
That's called the zipper.
Can I just tell you now, don't ever... So every year at the county fair in our town, all the carnies would stay at our motel, and they would tell us stories about, like, a lot of missing pieces on equipment in transit. Like, just they don't have shit. Don't ride those rides, man. Don't ride. Don't put your kids on those rides. A lot of these things are missing, like, real pieces.
Dude, there was a guy in South Carolina State Fair. You know the fucking centrifugal force one that you stick to the wall?
Yeah,
on?
you go on the wall.
Yeah. So the dude running it looked blasted out of his mind. He had on shades, right? He starts smoking a joint. He's just rolling his head around. He gets it all the way cranked all the way. It looks like he's completely slumped over, blacked out, fucked up, right? And it just doesn't. We're going like crazy, and it won't stop. Then this kid fucking pukes, right? Hits everyone, hits all of us. It just goes whap across all of us, dude.
Is this Stand By Me
And everyone's
too?
like screaming, "Wake up! Turn it off! Wake up! Wake up!" Dude, it was
Those guys tour with
passed
it.
out.
Those guys tour with it, and every night they get fucking shit-faced.
This guy was getting shit faced
I'm sure, and because he's preparing for the evenings.
Yeah, he's got a pre-drink.
Dude,
you want him to go out cold?
Have you seen the YouTube videos of that thing, of like disasters happening and that shit?
Yeah.
It's fucking horrific.
Yeah, dude.
People die every year on those fucking rides.
Fuck that shit, dude.
There was no seat. I didn't go on it, but Courtney and Baby Barb went on. There's no seatbelts on Splash Mountain.
No.
Where they buckle you in on like little dinky rides.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
What do you just hold on to a bar?
I guess, but Baby Barb's small, so it's like, who's to say you don't fly up?
I have a feeling though they've Disneyland is they know what they're doing. The carny stuff. They know.
But it's
they still have deaths there.
Disneyland at fucking
They drag it out in the
California.
parking
It's
lot.
different because the log thing on Splash Mountain, you're one in front of the other, right? So she'd be in her own seat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's nerve wracking as fuck for a
She,
parent.
she
right?
was terrified.
What'd you think of that drop?
She did not like it. And they were soaked. I was like, why are you going on there? You're going to get soaked. They came off. They're like, we're soaked. I go, what did I fucking tell you?
Can't they make a ride where you don't get soaked? Because no one's there in a bathing suit.
I saw a few people
When I was a
change.
kid, I loved getting soaked. I loved
Oh yeah,
it.
you still like soaking. Just put that wiener in your wife and just let it sit there.
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't have to do
You're
anything
you're
because it
Mormon
points straight
shit.
up. She's just coming to brain
Look
zone.
at you. What are you? With this odd seating?
It looked like you're holding his knee.
Lean back.
I can't, dude.
He's trying to teach you a lesson. On,
Yeah, he's like,
dangerous
get
minds.
on my knee. I'm gonna spank.
I saw a Disney
That's my
staff.
lesson for you. I can teach you what spanking feels like.
I saw Disney staff berating a family of like 12 all in like a shirt that said like "Happy Birthday." Because people wear like Etsy shirts they make there that say like Disney Dad, Disney Son, Disney Mom.
Loser.
What this one say?
These were like "Happy Birthday, Jaden" or whatever. Well, they were all wearing it with like Mickey Mouse ears on.
What were they doing wrong?
They all got off the ride on Splash Mountain in the middle of the ride.
Oh, what the fuck? Where? Where did they go?
So I see them come out of like an employee only section.
No.
And so I'm walking Baby Bob trying to get him to sleep in the stroller, and I'm walking circles because I'm trying to hear what's going on. And they're like, the guy's like, I am just flabbergasted.
Wait, at the top?
Like he was flabbergasted by the allegations. I don't know where, somewhere in the ride. And he's like, a child was in distress. One of our kids was in distress, and we had to get off. And they're like, you can't get off the ride.
Wait,
man.
do you think that the kid was freaking out at the very top?
Yeah,
and
probably.
the guy just like, well, I'm going to step off on this platform?
You can get
Probably,
fucking
yeah.
killed.
Yeah, dude, that's so dangerous.
That's why
Yeah.
you need the bars to lock you in.
And he just kept saying, I'm sorry if we did it, but I am flabbergasted. Like, you can't get off the fucking ride.
You know what they should do?
They kept looking at their the phones, the staff, because I think they have video of all of it to see if like what he was saying jived.
Holy shit, though.
I think eventually they let them stay, but then it seemed like they had more evidence because they were like looking around, like, shit, where'd they go? We shouldn't have let them stay. Because I saw them like looking more at the
That's
phones,
crazy.
and they started looking around, like, where'd they go? Where'd
They should handcuff you to the ride when you start.
They have an underground jail.
yeah, they do.
But can they legally? What is this, like casino?
Do they really?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
It's like, where is it in the park?
underground.
What,
I don't know where.
What, they lift like a sewer grate? They're like, get in there.
It is. There's a ton of underground tunnels under there.
My wife used to work there.
Really?
She did one of the shows when she was in college.
What show did she do? The
One of
Goofy
the
show?
Fucking singing, dancing
went,
ones.
Yo.
No.
Were they all in yellow?
I saw that question. No, they were in white shirts with black writing.
The
But everyone, like a lot of the families that wear shirts.
She said there's there's obviously a whole city underneath,
Yeah.
like where everyone goes.
You can
There's, like,
party.
It's just tunnels
That's
all
what the movie
underneath
Dark
there.
City was about, actually. It was
Dark
about-
City, the movie.
It was about
thought it was about
the
Disney
tunnels under.
That was about buttholes.
It is. Yeah, it is.
She has some crazy because the shit that goes on there.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how long those non-disclosures.
You should
go
get her
for.
on the show
Yeah.
to talk about
And
it.
she'll do this. She'll be like, "Hey guys, it's me, Ryan's wife."
He
How
gets
y'all
so
doing?"
mad. This lady is goofy, man. She is goofy and crazy.
That's what
goofy.
that's what she did at Disney.
Yeah.
She was goofy.
No, or she could have just been. she was a,
Gosh.
Do you like this?
Every time she falls off a cliff, she goes, "Yee!"
Do you like the Star Wars area to it? Do you really?
I think the area looks awesome. There's nothing but shops there and one ride.
It's like a market.
so it's just a mall.
It's like an awesome looking mall. That's
Or
it.
like there's a big restaurant too.
There's 2 rides now. Yeah.
They're
They still
Cantina.
did they get rid of Space Mountain because Space Mountain was over there, right?
No.
Space Mountain's in a different part. That's in Futureland.
It's
And
still there.
Tomorrowland.
But they got rid of the submarine.
No,
it's
it's
still there.
Nemo now. They just repurposed it.
Yeah.
Ooh, the submarine's awesome.
Yeah,
You're
it
in there with a bunch of people ripping farts. It stinks like shit.
Dude, it used to be great when it was 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea because they had mermaids with their titties out.
Did they? I went on that as a kid. I don't remember
Cute,
that.
cute, beautiful looking mermaid lady.
This guy's saying at Disneyland that they had topless women swimming underneath there.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Look this up. And also, a man ate too many strawberries and cream there, and it fermented in his
I'm
stomach.
not even
and
going
he
to have
died.
to.
on
I don't even have to look it
Matterhorn.
up. I'm just going to my Facebook photos of it.
There are also no deaths at Disneyland, guys.
Yeah,
because
they drag 'em out.
They drag you out.
They drag you out in the parking lot,
They'll
and
call
they,
the
they
ambulance when you're on
shoot
the
you in the
street.
head.
I was amazed / impressed with the amount of Little Rascal scooters I was seeing people use just for being overweight.
We have a
it was-
friend of ours, a friend of the show, who might have paid to use one of those scooters.
Impressive. And that they're now renting them out. They must be making bank. I was seeing tons of them.
I would be honestly, I would consider renting one because
If
you
you get
don't
the
have
front
to
of the line.
prove that you have a disability, right?
No,
No,
you don't.
no.
I
They're
gotta-
not allowed to ask you.
I got to go down there while I still have my handicap placard.
Oh, and then just wear that as your shirt.
No, Jig, I park in the handicap spots close by, and I can get all the free.
Seems like a bitch, though, because it's so crowded to navigate.
no, but you honk the horn. Beep, 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 beep.
I saw a gang of like 6 old people all on them, and they were just in a single file line.
They say most of their income is now coming from renting Little Rascals.
Oh, what
I
is
wouldn't
this?
be
Is that
shocked.
a topless mermaid from Disneyland? Yes.
That looks like a boy.
That's not a boy. What the hell?
It's just a woman standing next to a mermaid. It's not at Disneyland.
When you
Yeah,
honk,
that's from the when they removed the stuff. This guy bought it, and he put on a museum show of it.
You're showing me pictures of somebody standing next to a topless mermaid. I can show you a picture of some lady getting butt
was from
fucked
the- it was from
and
the
go,
Disney-
hey, this is from Disneyland. This is Walt Disney.
This guy bought a bunch
See
of
that
Disney
dick
shit.
and that chick's ass? That's Walt Disney.
All right, whatever, dude.
I know.
So we went to go see it in the valley,
Okay.
but it's from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah,
You
I know.
You know what? I'll just look up official.
Yeah, just
20,000
look it up.
But that is true, dude. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, give me some written stuff. Maybe Aaron, I think you're the most unbiased fact checker here. You were able to disprove his history professor and some other people. Because you're just showing me some guy who drew big old nips on something. Because those are huge, long nips.
Here we go. Here's a photo from the ride with topless mermaids, you fuck.
There's no topless mermaids there.
How you pretend?
What are you talking about? This guy acted like there was titties pressed against the
Their
glass.
titties right here, dude. Look at those titties. They just don't put the nipples on them.
Are they painted?
A guy goes, that's not titty, isn't a titty without a nipple.
I'm going to send it to
I have to
Aaron.
agree with that. There's no titty without nipple.
Thank you. Jeff, titty without a nipple?
No, titty.
Okay, there we go. Unless
you can
unless
show
you've had-
that.
Unless they have had breast cancer, and then they would maybe get the nipple tattooed on.
You could show that. and not be in trouble.
That's just a mound.
The nipple is what makes it unshowable.
I said
The nipple.
I said boobies. I didn't say nipples.
Yeah, but those aren't boobies.
You fucking dumbasses.
That could be butt cheeks or whatever.
Those aren't butt cheeks on the front of their fucking chest.
How do we know? There's no nipples on them.
I'm sure there are.
They are
nipples that
mermaids, so they may not
The
operate.
nipple coloring just washed off.
There is one where it's Walt Disney. He's a merman and he's licking the nips.
Is that true?
That might be true. It's possible.
Yes, 100%.
Have I mentioned that my first celebrity sighting in ever was at Disneyland on Splash Mountain?
Who was it?
I was in line for Splash Mountain.
One of the
and
bears?
One of the logs goes by.
Shit logs?
Was it Anna Nicole Smith?
No, it was-
in a wet T-shirt.
Oh, that'd be great, especially at that era. No, Sinbad.
Oh, fucking great sighting, dude.
No way.
I pulled out my little, little disposable camera that you had to like
Crank
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Snapped a
crank one
photo, and it came out, and I still have it.
Wow.
Sinbad on the log.
Was he cool?
He was going by on the ride. So
How'd you guys talk?
wait.
he looked like he was having a great
You
time.
kept talking on the right. Hey, sit back.
Why didn't you ask if you could buy his picture of the camera that flashes when he goes down?
Aaron doesn't know this, but when I did stand up for the first time at the 6th grade talent show, my mom bought me a Mandarin collar silk shirt like Sinbad.
Ooh.
So I could be like Sinbad. He was my favorite stand up at the time.
And then he goes, "Kids be drawing."
But
He's great.
His health, he's in bad health right
Oh,
now.
no.
Trying,
I believe
trying to
he-
recover from a stroke.
Stroke.
oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
I think he's
man.
trying to make a comeback, but I think it's been rough.
Super funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
there are nipples on these mermaids.
Yeah.
They're just the same color.
Yeah. See?
Flesh colored nipples.
So it's like the chicken, the Godfather.
Yeah. Or like you
Chicken the
guys.
Godfather.
Or like you guys with your flesh-colored wieners.
Wait, who's the chicken, the Godfather?
When Michael goes to Sicily and he marries Apollonia.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
kind of
wait.
similar. No,
No, are you out of your mind? I literally just watched Godfather 1 and 2 3 weeks ago.
Here we go.
Those nips, those were great nips, and they were not one uniform color.
they're a little puffy.
You can't be this aggressive about every fact.
I
Okay?
thought Prince married Apollonia.
It's the
They shared a woman,
Let me
Prince
see.
and Michael Corleone.
Apollonia's nipples.
That's a great band name.
Oh, that is a great band name. Apollonia's nipples.
Could you play that?
There
Can
we
you
go.
say Apollonia's nipples?
I can't. Those look like boys.
Yeah, I can't. You can see nips on that end.
There's
I
no
can't see
nips. They
anything.
could be wearing seashells that
Up
we don't
close,
even know.
you can see them.
Are these
Right now,
paintings?
we're looking at a picture of some. This is evidently you look out the submarine
Yeah.
in Disneyland,
This is
and
what it used to show.
there's what maybe are women
Before
could be
the woke
boys,
mob shut them down, made them replace it with Nemo.
could be boys, and they're sitting underwater.
They're
doing
not
their
boys,
hair.
dude. They could be boys.
They could be. Well, thank you.
Is that?
They could not be boys.
Are those figures or is that a painting?
No, those are animatronic mermaids.
Okay.
They would like jiggle around.
Yeah, I can't see anything,
Hang
man.
on, I'll zoom in. Scale.
Speaking of animatronic stuff,
He's doing the Blade Runner zoom in.
UFC fighter Uriah Faber fought these fucking robot things that they're trying to have people train with, and the thing choked him out and put him in. This is a professional fight. These things are going to kill us.
Wait, what?
Dude, fuck
Yeah,
that
he
shit.
There's a robot.
He trained
that
with
is
these-
training with.
I see nipples
He
on
trained
this.
with this MMA thing to test it for the company, and it choked him out. This guy's a former champion.
Dude,
We're screwed.
Her nipples
I
are.
can see some nipples. What? And they don't have a clue.
Apollonia's nipples
Jiggle.
are. Apollonia's nipples are not flesh. They're a beautiful pink, very beautiful shade of pink.
Pink Italians.
Wait, can we get a picture of this robot that Uriah Faber fought? How does this even work?
It looked like kind of.
It's gonna kill somebody.
Looked kind of
for
like
sure.
the Gimp. It was all black.
No
Are you
way.
serious?
Yeah.
And they trained it to do jujitsu and stuff.
Dude,
Yeah, I guess.
they're gonna kill us, man. Those are gonna be the new police
dumbest
officers.
shit.
That are gonna fucking
Dude,
kill
if it can take
dumb as
out
shit.
a top guy in the UFC, what chance does anyone else have?
Well, zero. By the way, I mean they could just kill you. Drones, anything.
I know.
It's like what Little says. You going against government, O'Neill? Guess what? You're gonna get shot in your house by a drone.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
Obama's behind
take a
this.
couple of them with
Could
you,
be.
O'Neill. Okay.
Oh, I will.
You
I'm not gonna fist pound you.
You long
This guy's like,
legged.
do it for me and my family.
I'm gonna do it too.
This guy's gonna do
I'll
it
stand
too.
up to him.
He's gonna run. He's gonna run out the door. I'm coming, and he trips and falls.
Hold on. Let me sanitize my knuckle real quick.
You should. I was fisting earlier.
Oh, you're fisting your goofy wife? You're like, I'm sick of this tight pussy. Let's ruin it.
Jeez.
Fistula.
I have never heard of this. Training robots for UFC or any MMA fighters?
Let's do a movie pitch
fucking crazy.
from the What's Up Man and Reddit about a training robot.
Yeah,
Who trains people to use chopsticks at Thai restaurants.
Says Uriah Faber trained with an MMA.
Oh, it's just like a fucking
AI
it's like a blob.
AI-enabled MMA bot.
Oh, that thing's creepy.
that looks scary
dude.
to me, dude.
It's just black.
That's scary.
It's all black. It has no eyes or anything, but
like
it's got arms and legs.
It's got like a Tron glowing thing on its head.
It looks like he's winning there.
Yeah, I think you maybe won one match. You won this match, but the AI.
Damn, dude.
Nah.
Yeah.
We're done. Guys, stop. Stop everything in tech right now.
According to
Stop this shit.
Sportskeeda, it says the BJJ dummy was originally designed for UFC commentator Joe Rogan after comments he made on the podcast about the perfect grappling dummy.
Someone spent millions of dollars to make this?
Using strings and sensors which provide both a realistic feel as well as a realistic response to submission holds.
God damn.
All right, I'm going to flash this on the screen fairly quickly because I don't know if we can actually show this.
Okay.
But yeah, you're going to need a judgment real quick.
Okay. Whoa! No! Are you out of your mind? You can't show that.
Aaron just got us canceled.
You piece of shit.
Well, they are the same color as her body, so you're not going to get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But those are not. No, they have a slight difference.
And that was for educational purposes on what a nipple looks like.
Yeah.
I think we should have DeWitt spar one of these things.
Hell
This
no.
guy just Hey, what's next? Hey, guys, need a judgment call. 1 second. So
He's gonna flash his dinky.
these butt cheeks are spread. Some guy's spitting in her assholes. It's good.
Aaron's going to show us his wiener up there. Is this your urethra?
Here's guys. What do you think of my OnlyFans page?
By the way, that's crazy that we just flashed.
Aaron's
lost it.
Aaron's unhinged.
He's become beach guys.
He's fucking flashing titties.
Are you out of your mind? He goes, I need a judgment call on this real quick.
What is the chat saying? They just saw titties on the stream. Fucking
Sharner
crazy.
Beef Song says, you naughty boy, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, get over here where we can spank you.
They're saying the feed is choppy, so Aaron may have done something with the boobies.
Thank God we have shitty internet here.
Goddamn internet.
This guy goes, a judgment call? I thought you were going to show Uriah Faber wrestling a robot. You're like, I don't know if we can.
I was singing a song once, and I thought Aaron pressed something because of the live feed. I go, I've got a great song. I go, whoa, and then it cuts to you guys going, that song sucked. It immediately cut out.
It didn't cut to boobies.
No, it didn't. It was, what is a turd? A fart implied. What is a fart? What is...
Dude, now we'll see the ultimate. Here's the deal. Because her nipples look like those mermaid nipples. And if YouTube doesn't pull that video down, then we know that it's not a real nipple.
And Aaron will be proved right. That's what he's going for.
It's not a real nipple.
He's playing nipple roulette with you.
Yeah. and our livelihood's at stake.
We're all going down together, Aaron included.
We're going.
I wish we didn't live in a time. I remember on YouTube you could put anything you fucking wanted.
You still can. I watched a woman do a demonstration on how to shave her asshole.
No, really?
On
Yeah,
YouTube?
dude, on YouTube.
Why are you watching that?
How many
do you
views are
find
on it?
Because I put best way to shave asshole.
How many views are on it?
ASMR. Tons of views. The comments are
And
unbelievable.
she shaved it for real?
Yeah, dude.
See, that's
Unbelievable. She's
how old is the video?
How old is
3 years old.
How old is the woman?
That's good. I'm
Probably
glad it's still
mid-30s.
Glad it's still
50?
alive.
What did
She
she say?
shaved her legit butthole.
Oh, dude, yeah.
What
you want
she's-
me to send you the video?
No,
What'd
I don't
she
need
say?
some- Why don't we need some watch?
Subscribe to the channel for more shaving butthole tips.
Well, how many videos do you need?
She's got waxing butthole tips, shaving butthole tips.
What she's talking about? Is she doing bits?
She's like, I spread the cheeks this way to make sure that I don't cut myself.
What do I have to Google to find this? Because
Are you signed into YouTube?
No.
You have to sign into YouTube.
Does she have
too much work?
Does she go leg up on something high or no?
Yeah. It looks like she's putting her leg on a stool.
So she goes leg up high, one high.
Yeah, and she says she uses a men's safety razor with only 2 blades. She says the cheaper the better because the 5-blade ones cut too close, you'll get too many ingrown hairs.
Oh yeah. I use disposable razors when I shave.
Your butthole.
Disposable
just
butt
regular.
razors.
Disposable razors work as these Mach 5s. Go fuck you.
No, you don't need that.
Fuck
just
you,
need-
Gillette.
Dollar store disposable razors are just as good.
Yeah, I go to Costco for like $8. I get 50 razors. Hey, I gotta get Mach 6. Okay.
It's just looking for some sweet tips on getting it as smooth as possible.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
Have you ever seen a YouTube video on how to shave the tip
Of the penis?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they do a lot of them. They go.
Imagine someone had a hairy penis tip.
Oof, somebody does, I
They
bet.
bring out a rabbi. He goes, "I'm glad you've come to me to learn how
Hello.
to shave the tip of your penis."
You're lucky it's not Shabbat.
Oh, maybe the blowtorch rabbi can blowtorch the hair off your dick.
Oh, that'd be dangerous.
God damn.
That guy's got the coolest job ever, dude. That's so rad. Fucking blowtorch and
convert?
shit. No,
Why don't
well,
you become that guy?
I thought
Rabbis
about
make
getting
good
into
money.
pressure washing, becoming a pressure washer, because it's so satisfying. Pressure washing shit.
That's like a new trend on the internet.
Dude, it's
As
so
people
great.
say it's like a big stress.
Yeah, I was like, if I can sit here and watch someone pressure wash a sidewalk, I can do it.
Man, what a great time we live in. Pressure guys are like relieving stress through pressure washing. You ever do that as a job?
Yes, I have.
It's fucking. What was your job?
It was I was volunteering at the preschool, but I cut my fingers.
Get the fuck out
It
of
was
here.
blowing holes in my fingers, dude, because I kept.
Why'd you
getting
touch it?
I was being stupid.
You touched it.
I wanted to see how.
Dude,
how
you
vicious
pressure
it
washer
was.
for like 2 hours, your fucking wrist is gonna fall off.
Yeah, okay.
This guy's touching the stream. He's like, oh, let me test
I
it
did.
out.
It cut my finger
It didn't
hard.
cut your finger.
It cut my finger.
It didn't cut your finger.
What did it do to my finger?
It didn't cut your fucking finger.
It was bleeding.
It was not bleeding. Then that was an
What
existing
the fuck?
wound.
It was bleeding.
You're telling
Every
me.
fact. God, are you listening to this? Every fucking fact with this fucking guy. Every time. He's mad at facts. He's mad at anything.
You cut
he
your
says.
finger with a pressure washer.
Yes, dude.
You're so
At the tip. You can do it. Look it up. Can you cut your finger with a pressure washer? You can. What is that? What kind of pressure washer does this fucking school have?
I just Googled that and it sent me to an asshole shaving video.
Now, is that true?
Well, I did adjust my settings to only send me to that.
To OnlyFans.
A-Team says my niece cut her leg with a pressure washer stream.
Yeah, dude.
Cisco says, I got your back, Andy.
Yeah, dude. Pressure
Dude,
washers
you must
are no
have
joke.
the craziest pressure washer of all time.
He said we had a guy lose an eye. I don't know if that's pressure washer related or just something else.
Or he's just looking for it still.
Where is it? Where'd it go?
It says if the nod. Oh, well, all right.
All right.
Dude, this must be the most insane pressure washer of all time.
No, it's just a regular pressure washer. But
it's not a regular pressure washer. Regular pressure. I've done it 1,000,000 times.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Courtney's dad injured his foot. He was
With a pressure washer?
Yeah, he
Cut his toe off?
accidentally hit it. I think he did cut him, so I don't think he cut the toe.
What
Off,
kind of
but-
go to the car wash?
They get
Anyone
crazy.
you get at home, I have never. I've put my
This
finger
is
in
the
a
one you
million
can
times.
buy at a store. You can buy this one at the
We
store.
owned one. I've never
This is
seen
a
it.
Costco. I think it was a Costco pressure washer.
Maybe they've increased then. I stand
Costco
corrected.
Costco does make bigger stuff, so
That's
it might have
true.
been bigger.
And they
stream.
also, since they can get them, and maybe they're Chinese.
Maybe you set it to DeWitt urethra size, and it was too powerful.
Dude, you
No,
could
but that
have had
would be
it.
a
Maybe you
small.
have a girthy
that'd be a
nozzle.
small- no, a girthy nozzle is not what you need on a pressure washer. You need a tiny nozzle.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so maybe
Now they're using them on the police force for crowds
To cut people.
to cut people's heads off.
they
That's a crazy crowd control move.
they have it in a
Guillotine.
holster, and they drag the little machine behind them.
You can cut a rock in half with water, dude.
Of course, but I'm talking about a commercial thing. There's fucking liability issues.
Yeah, you mean like not commercial. What's the word you're looking for?
These are commercial products.
What's the average Joe who just comes in? and just-
consumer?
Consumer. You mean consumer. You don't mean commercial. We're going to do a writing assignment.
We got
No, commercial products mean you can buy them.
We got a new song on the other side.
Oh, do we?
It's starring Aaron. Aaron's got a new song out.
Aha, Aaron got his groove back.
Yeah. We got some Aaron appreciation. We also have an email saying more softball talk.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have a little something to talk about.
Yeah, he does. Something happened to him. I heard a little bit about it already. And stick around on the Patreon, patreon.com/beachcops, where I will be friends with O'Neill in the second half of this episode.
Jay says, I
We're
removed
not gonna yell
skin
at
and
each other.
bled on my foot because I was wearing sandals while pressure washing. It's not a good idea.
I've never, but these
You
are
gonna go
it's
ahead
a
and
different
apologize?
era of pressure.
Why don't you apologize?
I already said. I said I stand corrected.
Why don't you say, I'm sorry, man.
For what? Questioning? Questioning your question. I have to question everything.
I need you to do this. I need you to
I
do
have
this.
to. I have
I
to
need
question
put-
everything you say.
Put your insanity aside for 1 second.
I have to.
Take off the mask and apologize.
Here it is. I'm setting it down right here. It's
All
going
right.
right back on.
All right.
I have to question everything you say because 99% of the time you are getting your facts from somewhere else.
No, 25% of the time I'm wrong. 75% of the time I'm in the ballpark.
I was wrong, and I'm still shocked by this fact. Ballpark.
They call me all ballpark to win.
You're like, yes, somebody once did eat. Someone once did die. And yes, somebody once did eat cookies.
True.
and
Technically
cream.
correct. Technically correct.
These two things happen separately.
You said cookies and
Which are
cream. This motherfucker said cookies and cream.
Let's officially start the Patreon portion.
All right.